May the peace, blessings, and peace of God be upon you. Hello everyone, in Junior 4. I am Mrs. Yasmin Yasser. I am going to be your math teacher for our lesson now. We studied in the previous lesson the difference between digit, number, and numeral. In today's lesson, we are going to study the big numbers. Let we have this big number. At the first, we use commas to separate each three-digit value from the right and going to the left. Now, we have 4 families. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first family is called ones and has 3 places. Ones and tens and hundred. And the second family is called thousands and also has 3 places. 1,000, 10,000 and 100,000. And the third family is called millions and also has 3 places. Millions, 10 millions and 100 millions. And the fourth family is called milliard or billions family and also has 3 places. Milliard, 10 milliard and 100 million. And as we go from one place to the next higher place, the digit increase in value by the multiples of 10. So we can write 100 equals 10 tens and 110,000 equals 10,000 and 1 million equals 10,000,000 and 1 billion equals 10,000 millions and so on. The first topic in this lesson is talking about reading the big numbers. How can we read this big number? We start from the left and going to the right. We read the number in the fourth family and say its name. So we read this number 145. Its name is milliard. So we read like that 145 milliard. 145 milliard or billions. Then we go to the third millions. We read this number. We have 2 zeros on the left, and when we have 0 on the left, not has a value. So we read this number 6. Its name is millions. So we read like that 6 millions. 6 millions. Then we go to the second family. We read this number 702. Its name is 1,000. So we read like that 702,000. Two thousands. Then we go to the first family. We read this number 810. Its name is once and the word once not read 810 only. Hundred 10. We finish. Let's take another given example. We need to read this big number. The first family is called ones and the second family is called thousands and the third family is called millions and the fourth family is called billions or milliard. Now we start from the left. We read this number 4. Its name is billions or milliard. So we read like that 4 billions. 4 billions. or also milliard. Then we go to the third family. We read this number. We have 0 on the left and 0 on the left not has a value. So we read this number 12. Its name is millions. So we read like that. 12 millions. Then we go to the second family. We read this number 789. Its name is thousand. So we read like that. 789 thousands. Then we go to the first family. We read this number 103. It is name once and the word once not read. So we read like that 103. 103. We finish the reading for this big number. The second topic in this lesson is talking about place value and value. Place value expressed to the position for the digit. The digit where it belongs 100 or 10,000 or millions, 100 millions, billions, 10 billions, 100 billions, and the value expressed to the actual value for the digit according to its position. To write the value for any digits, we write the digits as it is and replace the digits in the last place with zeros. If the digit in the ones place, how many digits before it? 0. So we don't write any zeros. If the digit in the tens place, how many digits before it? 1. So we put 1 0. And if the digit in the 100 place, how many digits before it? 2. So we write 2 zeros. And if the digit is in the thousands place, how many digits before it? 3. So we put 3 zeros. And if the digit in the millions place, how many digits before it? 3 for the thousands family and 3 for the ones family, it equals 6 zeros. If the digit in the billions place, how many digits before it? 3 for the millions family, 3 for the thousands family, and 3 for the ones family, it equals 9 zeros. Let's take a given example. Find the place value and the value for the underlying digits. The first number, we need to find the place value for the digit 0. The digit 0 in which family? This is the first family. This is the second. This is the third. The third family is called millions. In which place? Millions or 10 millions or 100 millions? This is millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. So the digit 0 is in the 100 millions place. $100 millions place. Now we need to write the value for the digit 0. The value for the digit 0 in anywhere, in any position, it equals 0. The second number, we need to find the place value for the digit 6. The first family is called ones and the second family is called thousands. So the digit 6 in the thousands family. In which place? 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000? On the 100,000 place. 100,000 place. Now we need to find the value for the digit 6. The digit 6 as an 100,000 place. So we write the digit 6 as it is. And then we put 100, it means 2 zeros. So we put 2 zeros. And the thousands, it means we put 3 zeros. So the value for the digit 6 equals 600,000. In the third number, we need to find the place value for the digit 7. The digit 7 in which family? This is the first family. This is the second, and this is the third, and this is the fourth. The fourth family is called milliard family or billions family. So the digit 7 is in the billions family. Billions or also milliard family. Now we need to find the value for the digit 7. So we need to write 7 billions. Billions, it means we put 3 zeros for the millions family, and 3 zeros for the thousands family, and 3 zeros for the ones family. It equals 9 zeros. So we write the digit 7 as it is and put 9 zeros. And use commas to separate each 3-digit period from the right and going to the left. In the fourth one, we need to find the place value for the digit 2. The digit 2 in which family? This is the first family, and this is the second family, and this is the third family. The third family is called millions. In which place? Millions or 10 millions or 100 millions? On the 10 millions place. So the digit 2 is in the 10 millions place. Now we need to find the value for the digit 2. So we need to write 20 millions. 20 millions. At the first, we write the digit 2 as it is. If the digit is in the 10 millions place, we put 0 for 10 and 6 zeros for million. 3 for the thousand family and 3 for the ones family. And use commas to separate each 3-digit period from the right and going to the left. It will be 20 millions. Let's take an example. Write the largest and the smallest number by using following digits. We need to use 5, 0, 3, 5, 8, 6, 9 to make largest and the smallest number. To write the largest number, we start from the left and we put the largest digit. And we followed by the next larger digit, and so on, to reach the smallest digit. What is the largest digit? The largest digit is 9. And the next larger digit is 8. And the next is 6. And the next is 5. We found 2 5. So we put 5, then 5. The next larger digit is 3, then we finish with 0. Finally, we use commas to separate each 3-digit period from the right and going to the left. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, commas. 1, 2, 3, commas. So 9,865,530 is the largest number consists of these digits. Now we need to write the smallest number. We start from the left and we put the smallest digit. The smallest digit is 0. But 0 on the left not has a value. So we put the next smaller digit, which is 3, then we put 0. Then we complete 5, then 5, then 6, then 8, then 9. Finally, we use commas to separate each 3-digit period from the right and going to the left. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3. Commas. 1, 2, 3. Commas. Now, 3,055,689 is the smallest number consists of these digits. Let's take another example. Complete the following. The first one. The smallest number consists of 7 digits. What is the smallest digit? What is the smallest digit? The smallest digit is 0. But 0 on the left not has a value. So we put the next smaller digit, which is 1. Then we put 0. Then we complete by 0 to reach 7 digits. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finally, we use commas to separate each 3-digit period from the right and going to the left. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, commas. 1, 2, 3, commas. So 1 millions is the smallest number, consists of 7 digits, because millions has 6 zeros. The second one, the smallest number, consists of 10 digits. What is the smallest digit? The smallest digit is 0. So we put 0 on the left. But 0 on the left not has a value. So we put the next smaller digit, which is 1. Then we put 0. Then we complete by 0 to reach 10 digits. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finally, we use commas to separate each 3-digit period from the right and going to the left. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, commas. 1, 2, 3, commas. 1, 2, 3, commas. We finish. So 1 milliard is the smallest number, consists of 10 digits, because 1 milliard has 9 zeros. The third one. The largest number consists of 8 digits. What is the largest digit? The largest digit is 9. So we repeat the digit 9 8 times. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finally, we use commas to separate each 3-digit period from the right and going to the left. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, commas. 1, 2, 3, commas. 1, 2. We finish. So 99,999,999 is the largest number, consists of 8 digits. Number 4. The smallest number consists of 7 different digits. What is the smallest digit? The smallest digit is 0. So we put 0 on the left. But 0 on the left not has a value. So we put the next smaller digit, which is 1. Then we put 0. Then we complete by different digit. The next smaller digit is 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8. We need how many digits? 7. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We don't need 7 and we don't need 8. Finally, we use commas to separate each 3-digit variable from the right and going to the left. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, commas. 1, 2, 3, commas. So 1,023,500 456 is the smallest number, consists of 7 different digits. Number 5, we need to write the largest number, consists of 9 different digits. What is the largest digit? The largest digit is 9. So we put 9 on the left. Then we complete by different digits. The next larger digit is 8, then 7, then 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and 0. How many digits we need? We need 9 digits. Let's count with me from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We don't need 0. Finally, we use commas to separate each 3-digit pair from the right and going to the left. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, commas. 1, 2, 3, commas. Finally, we finish. So, 987,654,321 is the largest number, consists of 9 different digits. That's all we have for our lesson now. Thank you for all.